Okay, let's see if it works now. Okay, I'm starting an hour early. Apologies in advance or whenever you see this. One, I don't know why my hair looks so yellow in this. It is not yellow. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I am going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do this early because I'm really, like, throughout the day, I'm feeling worse and worse. I have taken medicine again. It was time. But I'm a woman of my word. So if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And at least have it posted in my Facebook group by 8 p.m. Okay, so if you'll notice, if you can go back through my stories, you'll even notice, like, I had on makeup today. I had my hair done. But it's humid and it's hot in Florida, and so it's all kind of come off. So oil-free eye makeup remover. I took off my eyebrows, so I could just do that real quick for you guys. And also my eyeshadow on one eye. And I actually need a little more. So I think I mentioned last week you need an oil-free eye makeup remover for Halloween costumes for your kids. And also, even if you do like a fun eye look for yourself for any party, if you're not going to dress up, do like a fun eye look. I've never done one before, but maybe I will learn how to do a fun eye makeup for Halloween, and then I could show you guys. I have a really, really good friend. I have several friends that are like makeup artists. Like, that's like what they do. And so, maybe they can help a sister out and teach me, because I'm all about like learning, but I want to like learn stuff and then be able to teach you guys. So of course, before you do anything with your eyes, make sure you're always using your eye cream. And then I put on my foundation, you guys. Okay, you too can be a Mary Kay sales director and earn multiple cars. So I have my foundation that I've been putting on, and I thought it really looks way too light. It is, because I got pulled out 150. And it's 150 ivory, not beige. So during the summer, I'm probably closer to 150 beige. And then probably in the like January, I'm going to be this light, but not right now. So it is a little off right now. So, okay. So the 4 colors we're going to do, in the thing it says autumn leaves. I did not name those. So I will not take credit for that. We are going to use Gold Status, Merlot. Ooh, I have all of these right here. Okay, Rustic and Moss. Okay, I put one in here that was messed up from Dre Bay, because he's like messed up several of them. So you'll see those. Those are all real. This really does give me anxiety. These are all actually so I'm typically very simple, and then we'll use one accent color, and that's like branching out for me. So to use 4 very bold colors, I mean, I could see it going lots of different ways here. So I think for today, okay, I think I have an idea. I have an idea. So I will actually try this out in several different ways, and then I'll post all the different looks of how you could use these 4 colors. They are very fallish colors, like gold and a maroon color and a green. I mean, that's how I look at them. And then there's a brown thrown in there. So because not everybody is like an eyeshadow genius. And I mentioned earlier my friend Abigail Quinn, because she's like the queen when it comes to eyeshadow, and I am not. So I always appreciate everything that she does. It looks funny at this direction. Okay, so I'm gonna actually start with the Rustic. I'm going to start on my lids. So I did already prime one eye. Eye primer is just going to make it look a little bit bolder and keep the color on a little bit longer. Not that I am going to wear it to bed, but just so you guys can get the effect and see the pigmentation and how awesome it is. Okay, so we're going to get the brown. Now, I know in my stories I post like random things, anything from kids to politics to my faith, which is the most important. And then the Gabby and Brian story. I have been following that very closely. I say that I'll put my phone down when I'm with the kids, when I'm with our family. Okay, so this is just the Rustic, just on the lid. So obviously, okay, so I've said this a million times, and I'll say it forever. I see a lot of my friends that are about my age, because we grew up together, and I just want to say, raise your eyeshadow higher, like higher. Because we're doing a lot right here, but if you look, there's a whole lot of skin right there. So you want to keep going with that color. So I started with the neutral, the brown, in this first, and I think I'm gonna have to get a charger. Hopefully somebody will walk by here in a minute. I've kicked my family out of the living room because they're making too much noise. And I'm in the living room, or in the front office, and for some reason you can hear all the noise there. Okay, the rustic. Then the second color I'm gonna do, God, this is difficult. Okay, I'm gonna put actually the green right through here. Kind of smudge it in right through here. And I'll have to go back because I'm using my camera as my mirror. I'll have to go back and like perfect it a little bit better before I take an after picture with this, because I know I will probably get outside of where I'm wanting to go with it. Okay, so already looking better. Third color, we're gonna use the Merlot. And we're just going to put it right through here. So with a lot of these colors, you could switch up the order in which I'm doing them, but I'm doing them like this for this specific look. So I will go back with that green because I want it to look, it does look good though in person. I know it's hard to tell on video sometimes, but this just gives you an idea of placement. If I do dye, I promise I should not dye. That would be awful. I know it's like super up close and personal, right? Okay, so Merlot already looks good. Okay, psyching myself out for no reason. Let me find a charger. I know somebody brought me one. Hold on just a second. I know I bought a 10-foot cord for a reason. Okay, now this should be a little, ooh, I don't know how I'm gonna get that to stay up. I may have to hold it with one hand, which is fine. At least you can get the point. Okay, so the last one is the gold status, and I'm actually going to, let's find this brush. My baby Draper was just in here. He's so cute. I think I mentioned last week how he, like I used to call him Draper, or his name's Draper, and I used to call him Drabe when he was little. He's still little, he's 2. And there it is. He has, in the past couple months, no, that's not the right one. Okay, that's the right one. Over summer, he started saying, oh no, Bebe wants this, Bebe wants that. So I'm using the gold status, and I'm just gonna get it on this brush, and I'm actually going to put it right here. Just in right there. Anyway, so he calls himself Bebe. So everything is, Mama Bebe wants this, Bebe wants that. And yes, so you guys know, I do have on this filter, and it does give me a little bit extra volume in my eyelashes. And I do have on fake eyelashes. And it was because I really didn't want to mess with, my eyes are watering so bad today. I didn't want to deal with rubbing my mascara off. So on days that I do wear false eyelashes, I typically don't wear any eyeshadow. So I thought I had a package of them. CVS, y'all, nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Setting spray, I am gonna set it as we're going. Okay, so then, you'll know I'm doing this one-handed, right? Okay, so I am going to get my concealer. Let's get it out here. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit in the back of my hand, and I'm just going to clean it up. Okay. All right, baby, what'd you do with it now? Okay. He was in here, and he likes to be extremely helpful when he's in here. At least he wasn't eating my eyeshadows again, like he was the other day. Okay, so you're gonna follow it right here. You can do this clearly after you've done your eyebrows. So I'm gonna bring it all the way out here, okay? And then I'm gonna get this and connect it. Always cleans up the eye area. So that's why I think it kind of gives you a little grace with the eyeshadow, that if you go outside of the lines or if it gets too high on one eye. And remember, with your eyes, they don't have to be twins, they just have to be sisters. So kind of the same thing with eyebrows. So, same concept. I hear the kids in there, they're talking to Casey about their day. I've already heard all the stories today. Okay, so that eye is done. And then I'm just going to, okay, I'm just gonna put it right through here. And that's gonna be the gold. So what's interesting is I put the green here and the purple there, the Merlot color. You could totally flip it. So one thing that I learned from probably my first experience with any makeup artist was Robert Jones. He was Mary Kay's makeup artist for a while. And then he became, well, he basically just started doing workshops and teaching sales directors. So I went to one and I was blown away because one, I didn't know anything about highlighting or contouring. I didn't even know that blonde girls could wear neutral colors. So yeah, I learned a lot. So anyway, it was extremely helpful, very insightful. And I don't remember why I was saying that now. Can somebody remind me? Regardless, Robert Jones is amazing. You can follow him on Instagram. I don't know if he's on Instagram much though. Okay, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more of the green, the moss color. Oh, it was about the moss color. He talked about in one of his little workshops about how anytime you wear like a green to offset it, a lot of people think like put a plum with it. And he said on the lips, go neutral or go light pink. And that was bizarre because I would have never put that color combination together. And again, that's why he was the professional teaching me. And so I am appreciative for that because now I just kind of always go with that. Now, I don't know that I would keep my lipstick this color. I think I don't know, kind of, if I'm going to do a little bolder, maybe I would do more of a neutral. This is a light pink. It's actually our limited edition. I don't know why my phone keeps doing that. Confident pink. So I love that. Okay, eyebrows. Really fast and then we are done because I really just not feeling it. Everybody in my house has had it and I really spoke too soon yesterday and said, oh, I'm completely fine. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do them just a little bit darker so you can see. So again, it's like up close and personal. So I'm going to go right through here. So I always do the bottom part first. Okay, so that way I can see where I need to fill in. And then I'm going to do the top part. So this is me basically creating, because you can see I do not have, and that line through there, that's where I had it microbladed. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. And like I said, I'll do it again. It's just a matter of time and finding somebody that I don't know, that I like their work. I don't know, it's probably just time to think about it and do it. Okay, so I've basically got the bones to the eyebrow. I'm gonna bring this bottom part and then I'm just gonna fill it in real light. And again, if you mess up, that is where the concealer trick is good. And if you're worried about your concealer being too light, we do have an under eye corrector and it's like a flesh tone color. I mean, it really does look good on every shade. That is what I'd recommend. Okay, so doesn't that look better? You guys, I used to never do eyebrows and I look back at pictures and it's really heartbreaking. Okay. I made that a little thick. I think it always looks just a little bit different. I don't know why it keeps shutting up. It looks a little bit different in person. That's why I'm going to take a picture after so you can see. I always try to keep these really quick and to the point because I know when I like to see a video, I just want to see exactly where they're putting stuff. I don't want to hear the rambling. I'm just not getting that. I really need to be closer to the mirror, y'all. Okay, we're gonna go with you get the point. Okay, I would clean that up. I will for the after. Okay, we've got Houston. We have an issue. If you don't get it perfectly on there, you can always get your eyebrow, sorry, it went off for a second, your brow brush here, and I use dark blonde, and kind of fill in that gap. If you ever see a picture and I haven't filled in a gap, it's because I probably got distracted. Like earlier today, I was putting on makeup and I did it up here in the front room. I usually do it in my bathroom or in my bedroom. And I did it up here because I was looking for some. Okay, I don't know why it keeps kicking me off. Anyway, I was saying I had Draper up here and I was finishing up putting on makeup and I turned around and he was gone. And he was, I was standing right there, but he had opened the door and went out on the front porch. But you know, with a 2-year-old, you're always worried, like, what's he doing? So, of course, like, he can't go outside by himself. Okay, so there you go. It is called, I think, Autumn Leaves. So I will kind of go back over and touch up any place that needs touched up. And then I will post an after picture. And of course, like, if you ever feel like you've gotten things too dark, you can always go back over. But that's just going to give you an idea how to do plums, greens, golds, and browns. Who would have thought, right? Okay, bye guys.